Good morning everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. So, what can we say? Last week it looked like we'd found some support at this daily level here, which is 15,627, and this morning we found ourselves right back at that level, below all the moving averages with a crossover. So is this the start of something bigger to the downside? So there's a lot of noise around what's going to happen. We do have CPI data coming out today, and nothing really else from the Eurozone. A bit of British data coming out as well. But that's kind of all from a data perspective today. Looking at the oscillators, crossed over, pointing down, below the moving averages. Only a negative thing for a short right now is that we are at support, and that is at 15,627. We then have another daily level at 15,546. So I would be cautious of just jumping in short at the moment. Obviously we want to be looking for a move higher. Now you can see we've got this little story of threes here, and not quite off any structure. So I can line it up with, I suppose that's the closest one, which is this tail here at 15,742. You can see those 3 1 hour bars there of rejection that happened yesterday. So yep, we did have a crossover, and now we've got our oscillators sort of separating, which is indicating that we have a potential move to the upside. Now we do have a relatively strong zone ahead of us, and I'm going to leave this one in now. Look at the hour and 50-minute for some micro levels, but this is the main level here that I would expect retested, so I'm going to put 2 in. So this swing low would also be interesting. You can see that's kind of the zone we should be looking at, and that is between 15,676 and then 15,688. So the minute I drill down to 1 hour, you can see the chaos of yesterday. So we started a session where we dropped, and we were sort of in an upward trend, and we were looking for support off one of these levels here in order to continue up. That failed. Okay, and then when you look at it on the 15-minute, it wasn't really that clear either. You can see at the closest level there, we did get this spot here. It's got to happen all of this. So I'm not entirely convinced of anything just yet. The trend is clearly to the downside now. We had one day where the trend was clearly the upside, and then switched to yesterday, and then clearly to the downside. So it's more of the same. So are we going to break all the structures to the upside and have a day of uptrend, or is the downtrend going to hold? I don't think it's going to just barrel through the structure here. You want to see a pullback to this area. So 15,888 and 15,676, that's the zone that I'd be looking for another short. Don't take a short this afternoon. Look for it this morning. You don't want to be in the market when the CPI data comes out, because anything can happen. But for me right now, this looks like a downward trend. You're more than likely going to be retesting 15,627. If there's any negative noise in the market, you're probably going to see things slide through here and aim for the next level at 15,546. So that might be for today. The only thing that's going to start realistically looking for longs is building structure above 15,742. So we'd want to see price above there, come back, test it, and that would indicate that we're looking for longs. So for now, on our 15-minute, we're looking for shorts, so we're looking to be short out of that zone. And as simple as that. Anyway, hope that helps, and we'll catch with you tomorrow morning. Just for now.